And we're live. Unfortunately, y'all couldn't catch y'all during the main event. Ah, but there was no main event. It was an announcement. It was an announcement. So I definitely gotta apologize to that. Y'all know I don't that ain't even in our that's not in our wheel well. Normally we are at least the last minute, if not 2 minutes, try to catch you during the main event. But today, it is today was a little unsuccessful. So I definitely want to apologize for that. Now, get into business though. Let's get into business. We're still gonna work our way backwards. Little fettuccine, what up? What up? What up? What up? Me, I'm a Sean guy, but Brett, it's a very, very tough. Depends on you know, what you're looking for. But Brett, man, stellar career. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to say that. But I am personally am a Sean guy. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, we're gonna start from the end of the card as if we just watched the main event, which was the announcement of what it was with Trick, Oba, and Eddie Thorpe. Because they got a lot of situations right there, and then we'll go back to the beginning and kind of. But let me say, you know what I'm saying? Happy Christmas Eve. If you don't celebrate that, that's cool. You celebrate Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. You celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate none of that, cool. Have a happy day. You know what I'm saying? Be blessed. The fact that you are it's still how they say still in the land of the living, you know what I mean? So but definitely if you got last minute things to do, touch it up, do what you gotta do. If you down and out, tell your peoples. I think the best thing to do, I did that 1 year with my kids. We're gonna celebrate Christmas at this time. And you know what I'm saying, we pushed it like a week. So I got a check, you know what I'm saying? Basically pushed it to the New Year's. And I was like, we're gonna do a New Year's Christmas celebration. And I marketed that thing, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't know I was hurting. You know what I'm saying? I was hurting, you know what I'm saying? But they loved it all the same. And one thing I tell people, yo, how many Christmases you remember from being a kid? So a lot of times we put our own pressures on ourselves that ain't even due. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even nothing. You know what I'm saying? Vinny, it's your birthday, Vinny. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let me put that in the joint. Um, we gonna Vinny, you've been here from since I've been here, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to acknowledge it. Let me make sure I spell. Damn, I hate when I gotta go back. I gotta go back to make sure I spell it right. Andretti, Andretti, Andretti. I bet we gonna I'm gonna tell you this right now, Vinny. I ain't singing for you, bro. Ain't doing that. Not a single lick. But what I will do, we gonna find a way to celebrate. You know what I'm saying, in some form or fashion. It's your birthday. You know what I'm saying. We gonna bond. We gonna put you on the bottom of the screen. Happy birthday, Vinny. Shout out to Vinny and everything you got going on. We definitely gonna run that ticket for a little bit throughout the duration of the show at random times and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Much love. We appreciate the support. Always want to support those who support us and come along for this ride. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we just some dudes that love wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk some wrestling and we're gonna support um, any way we really can. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's you know, hey, it's the holiday season, baby. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much to, hey, so what is it? Support is free. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. Support is free. That's the slogan. You know what I'm saying? One of mine, one of the many. But let's talk about it. The night ends with Trick Williams. Trick Williams. Now let's go back a week. We got to go back a week, right? A week ago, Eddie Thorpe. He, I gotta use a lawyer word. You know what I mean? He coerced his way into a championship opportunity by taking himself out the Iron Survivor. Was it smart? Was he being a coward? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? In typical heel fashion, it was kind of dope. I didn't see that coming. He got attacked. You know, he got attacked. He had to be subbed. Out pops Obafemi. He gets to say I didn't get my opportunity. Blah 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 blah. Then Ava talking to him. She tell him, "Hey, we still looking into what happened to you. We're gonna find the man who attacked you. What'd he tell her? You looking at him. Yo, my man said I did it to myself. I played along, played y'all. Now, and he didn't even say it until after he signed the contract. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? But the match ended in a double pin. Trick got his show. Two refs ended up in the ring. You know how that goes when wrestlers get the knocking around the ref. Another ref got to come out, and then he go down, and then some stuff. Well, what happened? A Trick shot was hit. The way Trick fell on him, his shoulders got counted down by one ref, and Eddie's was counted down by another ref. So they let Trick hold the title. So now this is the clarification we getting, right? Boom. Vinny, I see you. We said this, and I was adamant about it. I'm about to pour right into this. This ain't gonna be as bad as a 16-time Ric Flair thing, but I'm gonna pour into that. Trick came out to discuss something. Oba comes out immediately. No, we ain't talking about the past. I was like, all right, cool. That works for me, right? Because Oba has a shot on New Year's Evil, January 7th. Remember, that's the day after they go to Netflix. So that Tuesday is gonna be a big deal. It's gonna probably feel like a PLE. But Oba like, no, we ain't got that. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that. Then Eddie come out. Hey man, I ain't get pinned. A ref raised my hand, all this stuff. So they're going back and forth. And the way they did it, I liked it, man. Oba was like straight to the point. And he told my man, shut up. He told Eddie. Eddie got quiet. He got mind control over Eddie. But he told Trick, I see what you're trying. Because Trick was the one. Trick said, I think it should be a triple threat match. Because he was like, I don't have a problem with you. We have a date. Eddie, I got a problem with you. And so this is what we're going to do. And he said, we're going to have a triple threat match. Oba calls it out like, I see what you're doing here. Because you don't have to, because Trick was like, I don't have to get pinned to lose. But Oba was like, nah, you only putting him in here because you know you can't beat me. And now, since you know you can't beat me, you going to get a pin on him. And then I lose my opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And so Ava come out and she solidifies it. All right, is that what we're going to do? Trick said, yeah, that's what we want. And we get a triple threat match now. Eddie Thorpe versus Trick Williams versus Oba Femi at New Year's Evil. That was absolutely trash. I'm not going to hold my feelings. That was your biggest match you could really make at NXT on the men's side, and you ruined it by putting somebody in there that don't. The crowd was like booing. Lowell, Massachusetts, they was not even feeling that. And it's not just a crowd because I get it. The crowd is just that many people in an arena. You still got to put on for the masses. You know what I'm saying? You was in Lowell, Massachusetts. You still talking about the people in Jersey, the people in Jacksonville, the people in Cali, in Oakland, the people in Iowa. You know what I mean? But the problem comes in, who asked for this? Who asked for Eddie? If that's the case, Eddie, beat it. Scram. Get out of here. Like, bounce. There's no need for Eddie to be in this match. This is a big match. Oba versus Trick Williams. WWE NXT has walked us down this path where Trick was looking unstoppable as champ. When he lost it, he did not get pinned. He eventually goes and gets it back. He did take a loss in that time. He lost to Pete Dunne. Him and Pete Dunne actually tore it down. Remember, they had I forgot what kind of match they had, but Trick had to like put them off through the crowd. Like they jumped off some. They had a great fire match. You know what I'm saying? And Oba was hella dominant as the North American champion, longest reign ever. Where the hell did Eddie Thorpe come from? He wasn't on his path getting walked. We wasn't looking for Eddie Thorpe to do nothing. And I'm not saying that because, that's where the heel. No. I'm saying that as a wrestling fan. I don't care about styles make matches. When you build something, you got to let it play out. You know what I'm saying? Don't build something and then when you unveil it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we making pizza? Yeah, we making pizza. Yo, you got pepperoni? Yeah, we got pepperoni. You got sauce? Yeah, you got sauce. You got cheese? Yeah. Then you unveil it and it's fucking spaghetti. You're like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody asked for that. Why you let me think we was getting pizza? Don't do that shit. And if you wonder why I'm using pizza references, go check out the Archie Carter's New album, Good Karma, hot pizza, fresh up out the oven. Goddammit. It's a feel good musical. It's a feel good album filled with good music. I'm telling you, I promise. And that's gonna be a jingle one day. I promise you. You're gonna hear that on a commercial. You're gonna hear that in a TV show or a movie one day, and you're gonna be like, "Yo," I'm telling you. So I don't like this. I'm actually upset. I'm boy. Why? And I told go watch the recap on NXT. I said I hope that's a lazy right. Just throw him in a triple threat. That's the easiest way to do it. No, defend that shit next week and put a stipulation to it. You got 15 minutes to beat him, right? Or you got, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a submission match because Trick ain't got no submission hold finisher. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie, who asked for Eddie? Who asked for spaghetti, bro? Don't nobody want this? What? Show me a streak, a window of time. Eddie Thorpe looked dominant. You'd be like, he hasn't. Oh, really? Thank you for the good news. I thought I was tripping. I thought Eddie Thorpe was running through people left and right. I thought he was the longest reigning North American champion. And while that was happening, I thought, you know, or maybe he was the other champion, the NXT champion, beating people down, PLE after PLE after PLE, holding it down. No, where Eddie Thorpe? Eddie Thorpe was getting bad vignettes, bad promo, bad matches, getting bad. I can't do this shit, bro. Why? Why? You trying to raise my blood pressure? Cool, I'm gonna watch the match. Cool, I'm gonna tap in. Cool, you gonna give it to me. I hope he get knocked out in the first 3 seconds of the match, and he lay on the apron and they just don't even pay no attention to him. If they pin him, his pin don't even count. You walked down this road for Obafemi versus Trick Williams for damn near a year, making them both look like. So eventually, when we pull this off, when we get it, it's gonna be like, damn, I don't know who gonna win this shit. This shit gonna be crazy. Cause Trick don't just be taking no L. And if you take a L, oh my gosh, that boy got that ASS internets. That boy internets is intermittent. Internet is interneting. Dog. Thank y'all for not jumping off track. I gotta call these people. Oh, it's on Christmas. We doing business, baby. But it's all good. The Wi-Fi is a little rumor has it the Wi-Fi is a little shoddy around here. I seen the symbol just go away, so we should be all right, y'all. We should be all right. We gotta write AT&T. If you don't like the Wi-Fi that you getting from me, let's all write AT&T together. You know what I mean? Let's all write them together and let's tell them that the situation you got going on with King HP and the Attitude Era podcast, I can't clown nobody Wi-Fi no more. You right, Vinny. I can't do it because this is cheeks. But you know what wasn't cheeks? I thought NXT was pretty good, but that decision at the end, that lazy writing, we're just gonna give him a triple threat match for New Year's Evil. I can't even believe they did that. I'd rather you say, um, Eddie, you gonna have to take on you. We already booked a one-on-one match. I mean, if you think you're that big and bad, fight Oba for the spot then, because you technically did beat the champ, and he is the number one contender. But when you beat the champ, should you be the number one contender? So next week, Oba and Eddie Thorpe will be the will battle for the NXT Championship contendership, and the special ref will be Trick Williams, so don't nobody get hurt. But Trick, if you show any favoritism, we will strip you of your title and it will go to the person who you were trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? So if you try to do Eddie dirty, Eddie becomes the new champ. If you do Oba dirty, Oba becomes the new champ. And then it turns the match into a championship match. And you're the ref. Mm-hmm. And if you decide you ain't going to count the match, count the pin because you feel like you're in a tizzy, you know what I'm saying? You also will then lose your number one contendership if any of that were to happen. You got to make some special stipulations we ain't never seen before. Because now the wrestlers, psychology-wise of the match, they should be trying to make the ref do something to show favor to become the champ. Yeah, you can work that. It's a match we ain't never seen. Oba can still go over with the win, and then it's Oba versus. Oh, I see that signal, y'all. And then it could be Oba versus Trick at New Year's Evil, and pack Eddie up out of here. And then week after week, you get Oba. I mean, you get Eddie doing something good. Then we can recognize him as a guy who deserves to be. But it takes months. I mean, how long was Oba's reign for him to look dominant? Trick is a 2-time NXT champ. It didn't just happen overnight. He didn't just win one match. We're like, oh, he's bad dominant. No, it doesn't work that way. I'm mad that they did that, man. I really expected better from NXT, but like it says in the title, Trick and Oba have an Eddie problem. And I hate to say that because I didn't want this. Maybe y'all did. If you wanted this, if you thought Eddie Thorpe being inserted into the match with Oba and Trick is good, let me know in the chat. I could have it wrong. I've been watching NXT for a little bit, and I thought that I saw Oba and Trick as the two premier male, talents of NXT at the current time. So, but I ain't gonna dwell on all that. We're gonna get to I want to scroll back to the beginning. We had some fatal 4-ways. I know I gotta keep the same energy, y'all. So yo, I'm embarrassed. I'm shocked. I'm in disbelief. Before I can even talk about Anu, which is Lexus King, Heritage Cup Championship, we gotta address this internet, y'all. So I'm gonna apologize. Not only was your boy late, your boy got intermittent internet. Like, what is going on here? It's Christmas time, y'all. It's Kwanzaa time, y'all. It's Hanukkah time, y'all. It's New Year's sippable time, y'all. And your boy internet is acting a fool. I'm so sorry. We're gonna fight through this. If you don't want to fight through it, I'll see if I can try to edit it later and put it back out. But yo, I'm gonna try to run through this quickly because this is crazy and it's not fair to y'all. And it's embarrassing as hell. I paid for top quality internet, and that should be in and out. It don't be in and nothing. So anyway, man, but let me give him my proper respect because every time we get new champions, I always got to do it. So and new. I shouldn't do it. Maybe I'm knocking out the internet. And new Lexus King. You know what I'm saying? Now, how does this happen? I'm Heritage Cup. You got the 5 rounds, 3 minutes each. It's like speed, but I like this better because you got 5 rounds of it. So, if each round, all you have to do is win. How do you win? Pins, submission, count out, or disqualification. This might be one of the first championships you've ever seen in the WWE that I can think of off the top of my head. I haven't really thought about that changes hands on a disqualification. My man, it was 0-0 going into the 5th. They running out of time. Now, William Regal, he got no quarter catch crew with oh my gosh, my whole brain is just shot. But anyway, and I ain't got no notes. But anyway, William Regal is out here with Lexus King representing. And the Lexus King story. He doesn't want to be like his dad. He doesn't. What up, gamer? See you in the chat. Don't forget, happy birthday, Vinny, y'all. Happy birthday, Vinny. I ain't singing it. I ain't gonna do that. Oh man, I'm tripping. My whole internet's acting up. Even my phone acting crazy. So the thing about it is, with William Regal being in Lexus King's corner, he's trying to mentor him, but he's also trying to get him to cheat, right? Because Lexus King doesn't want to do that. So he's got a match with Charlie Dempsey, and you remember this a couple weeks back. Him and Charlie Dempsey went at it for that heritage. Charlie Dempsey, why his name? See, when you don't think about it, it just flows. Charlie Dempsey had a match, and William Regal gave him some brass knuckles. He didn't want to use them. Now, fast forward 4 rounds in, they on the 5th. William Regal tries to give him brass knuckles again. Like, yo, get this win. Get this win. What is wrong with you? Get the win. You know what I'm saying? Lexus King ain't having it. So he doesn't want it. He's refusing. The back is turned because no quarter catch crew kind of got the ref distracted. And RK Morgan, what up? We see you in the chat. Hopefully you see me because the Wi-Fi been kind of crazy, but we fighting through it. Bang, 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 bang. William Regal gets pissed by this. Like, he's tired of this. And what does he do? He hauls off with brass knuckles, lays out Lexus King. Knuckles go flying. Charlie Dempsey picks him up like, what? At this time, the ref turn around. He see a laid out dude. You holding the brass knuckles. That's a DQ. That round just ended. It was much time left anyway, but it ended. And that's the only the only fall. So guess what? Hey, we got a new champion because the score is 1-0. This is why I like the Heritage Cup. And it needs to bring it up to the main roster if you can. I mean, geez, you should not win no title on no disqualification. However, let's pump brakes right here. Each round is its own match. And it just gives you a score. Whoever has the most points wins. And your man, Lexus King, had the most. He got the 1. A lot of times you have a 1-0. It's like soccer. Scoring games are low scoring in soccer. You ain't putting up no 90 points in soccer. It's like the average score in soccer is like 1-0. You might see like 2-1. You know what I'm saying? But typically it's like 1-0. It takes a lot to get a goal. It takes a lot to win a match in the Heritage Cup. It takes a lot. Because it's fast paced. It's only 3 minutes. You make a mistake, it could be, and now your psyche is running. This is why I don't like speed, because it's only that one match, 3 minutes. And then they go back to the main roster and have 15, 20-minute matches. So you just forgot to kick out. If you could do that on the main roster too, it's like, damn, he beating people fast. And then you go to speed and do it. Okay, makes sense. But you have some, and we've seen it. Sometimes we have matches that happen on the main roster, happen in speed, and you get a winner, but you couldn't get, this is why I like the Heritage. Gets 5 of them things back to back to back to back to back. It can tire you out because now it's just like the Iron Man match, right? Except not so extended. And there's a break, there's an intermission in between each round. So you can talk strategy if you got stable mates or whatever. The only thing I hate is AEW is doing the same type of point based tournament right now. Yeah, um, yeah, yeah. But I like the Heritage Cup because the Heritage Cup is not it's not the same style of system, and the matches are. I'm not gonna say they're better because I want to see how this plays out with AEW. But as far as with NXT, I've been watching the Heritage Cup. Tony D'Angelo holding it down for a minute. Um, you know, I think this is a thing that even the main roster could use. Now, not anymore because you bringing 2 women's belts up. That's 2 more championships on each show. I'm a mid-tier guy. I love mid-tier titles. I hope they do them justice. Use them to elevate women to the next level, which will be world titles after that. And you keep some of them veterans, around to kind of like provide legitimacy to those mid-tier titles. But yeah, I don't know if you could bring the Heritage Cup up because again, you have a lot of titles and you're only doing 5 match PLEs. So where's now you could say it's a TV cup. What's a TV cup? Different rules. Best of 5, best of 3, 3 5-minute matches, and but each match is a different thing. And it could be just like the Heritage Cup. Meaning when I say each match is a different thing, 3 5-minute matches. First match is always a standard match. Second match, pull it out of a hat, boom, no DQ. Third match, submission. If other match ideas, it could be tribal combat, which there's always no holds bar. They just call it something different. But you could have an ambulance match. You could have a ladder match. You could have a strap match. You could have a flag on a pole match. You could have a cage match. You could have I wouldn't say an inferno match, but you could definitely do some things. You could definitely do some things. We need women's tags on each brand too. I don't think so. Vinny, I'm gonna disagree with you on that, even though it's your birthday. This is why. I feel like while having one tag team champions go show to show to show, that they do need to use those tag titles more show to show to show. It makes it more legitimate. Because who's the best tag team in WWE on the male side? You have Axiom and Frazier, who that's my vote. SmackDown, I don't even remember who the tag team champs are on SmackDown. Yes, I do. They just lost to Motor Machine Guns. Just lost the belts to them. DIY. I don't know how. I don't even know how that slipped my mind. And then on Raw, you have the War Raiders. So it's like, do we need to do that with the women too? Nah. Let them show legitimacy by going to each one, and then they need to highlight that. Like even when they show up on Raw, like somebody even on the men's side, like why y'all here again? Like unlike y'all tag team champs who are lazy, we go to each show and show each show we are the best team in WWE, not just on one show or the other. That's what makes us a step above you. And you'd be like, damn, these girls talking sassy. You know what I'm saying? But that it would hold merit because that's what they're doing. So I don't want to see them do tag belts on each show for women. I just want to see them dig deeper into that. Like, you back here again? Like, yeah, the best tag team in WWE. And to prove it, show me another tag team champion. And everybody, like, they say they'd be on NXT talking to, like, a tag team from there, maybe Zarya and who just teamed up? Zarya and Sol Ruka, and Axiom and Frazier be standing there to hear that and be like, damn, they got a point. Like, we're the best NXT tag team, but I feel like we're the best tag team in WWE. Yeah, me too. So why don't we need to go to the main roster? Should we go to Raw, SmackDown? And then Axiom and Frazier go, I got it. I'll handle it. No, I'll handle it. And each one of them dumbasses go to a different show and challenge and then make a handicap match. And they'll lose each one's match, but they'll look good doing it. Then they come back to NXT. It's like, why did you go? They're all beat up and shit. Like, why did you go? You left me. No, you left me. I told you I'd take care of you. You never listen to me. Da, 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 da. You know how they get down. They're always beefing. So I think that would be a good way to highlight that, show that, and give the main roster audience a chance to see Axiom and Frazier in some capacity because they should. I am very high on them. Whoo, kid, they're my team. WWE doesn't have fighting champions that push the belts as of now. It sucks. Um, no disagreement. Daddy Hunter, what up? What up? We see you in the chat. On Instagram, y'all. Remember, Instagram comments don't pop here, so I gotta always, when you guys see me looking down, I'm like checking Instagram. Like I'm looking at Instagram as we. Sometimes it throws me off because I'm like, why, and the Wi-Fi be so crazy. Uh, but yeah, I think that that would be a great way. So I think women's tag team titles should not happen, and they should flourish by bringing them show to show to show, popping up, and then it also brings more allure because we don't know if you're gonna pop up this week. And then the tag teams be like, yeah, I'm trying to see them. And then it'll be dope if an NXT tag team won those belts one time because now they get to just jump up on the main roster and then pop back down and jump like they gotta go. They gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So I like that better. But Alexis King, Lexus King is that guy. He is your and new. Oh, that was I almost choked on my own saliva. You know what I'm saying? But he is that guy. He is the new Heritage Cup champion. Charlie Dempsey's gonna have to figure it out. I look forward to a rematch with him. I like their match. I thought there was good pace. I thought it was good. But at the same time, sucks to be you, buddy. No quarter catch crew taking L's. Da 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 da. We gonna have one for Lexus King. Is this the signed one? Nah, it's not the signed one. That's a good one. Boom. Plus it's Christmas Eve. Yo, shout out to all the dads that did not wrap their gifts yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you how I used to do business. I used to just put all the gifts under a blanket and just yaka. Well, I would give them a 3 count. You know what I'm saying? Done that before several times. So it is what it is. Ain't no shame in my game. Moving on. Kalani Jordan, how we feeling about her? And I say that because now it looks like she's taking on a hero. Cora Jade, Stephanie Vicure, they have a match going on. And pardon me, y'all, because at this time, we listen, but we don't judge. I had my girls when we put up our trees just now, like during NXT. So I wasn't tapped in super like I should have been. I was watching the Cora Jade. I don't understand how Kalani came in. I was like, what's going on? And they're like, Daddy, let me put the star on. I'm like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just because I'm gonna even send a picture. I don't know if I have a picture of me actually putting up. You can tell that your boy just did it though. You can tell your boy just did it. I forgot to buy cookies. Walmart was closing. The lady was yelling at me, "Come on, sir, get out the." Yeah, so your boy was all messed up. It is Christmas Eve, so shout out to all the late bloomers, But I didn't catch where Kalani came into that match at, but she was beefing with Stephanie and Lola Vice because Lola Vice put her 2 cents in about jumping people or whatever. And Kalani was like, hold on, why don't y'all practice what you preach? Blah, 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 blah. Because you just had a beef with Jada Parker, blah, 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 blah. So now next week, it's Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice. Yamli is back going. I wouldn't really say Kalani Jordan is Yamli. You know what I'm saying? Kalani Jordan. Yeah, maybe she is. Yeah. On Jesus Sandals, my guy. Yo, I It's up though. It's up though. My tree is up. It's a beautiful tree too. It's a beautiful tree, and I got wrapping paper. And I got tape. That's another reason one year I had to use a blanket because I bought wrapping paper and had no tape, and I was like, man, how much gum I got? But I was like, I ain't got enough gum. So I was gonna stick the ends, whatever. I was gonna chew it and stick it. Kids don't be caring about that type of stuff, man. But it's only the parents. Like, you nasty. Yeah, whatever. I'm daddy. You know what I mean? So it's good. She has a potential to be Emily. I think so. But and I'm just reading that comment. You know what I'm saying about she has potentially be Yamley. I think so. I just don't think. I mean, I'm not gonna get into all that, but you know what I'm saying. The Yamley is a great reason to watch NXT on top of the wrestling. On shit, they got such a deep division. Shout out to all those on Christmas Eve. But yeah, I want to see a heel Kalani Jordan and see where this goes. Because she lost her NXT North American Championship to Phelan Henley, and to me it felt like it was kind of like silence, like okay, no real big deal here. And I felt like she was doing a good job as champion, and we could have got more of a beef with that, and it kind of just fell by the wayside. Oba disappeared, and then he popped up in the championship picture. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we doing with Kalani? And now it seems like we're getting somewhere with Kalani where now we got a heel turn. She about to snap and it's gonna be lights out. And you may see her go up into um the NXT title picture, which I would like to see. She's hella athletic and she has a good now I don't know if Roxanne's still gonna be champ because New Year's Evil, January 7th, she will be taking on Julia for the second time. So very interesting there. Did I tap the screen and didn't take a supposed to toast? You know what I mean? What type of man don't toast? And shout out to those who got eggnog. You know what I mean? That's beautiful. That's great. Um, so let's see. I was actually looking for that Christmas picture, but let's see because that's how I started doing my notes. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I only had this picture when they were in the back, so I missed. I caught the match, but I also missed where Kalani came in, and it's kind of irking my soul a little bit. But all good, all good, all good. Um, we get a tag team match with Fatal Influence. Now, Phelan Henley, to me, where is the North American Championship shots? We talk about a stacked roster. This is that mid-tier title. So if I'm gonna say I'm a mid-tier title man, I'm gonna have to be honest. Phelan Henley should be defending that thing. We should already be talking about her New Year's Evil opponent, and we should be understanding who has earned their right to get there. And it feels a little flat to me. And I don't like flat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, you got a brand new title. North American Women's title. Kalani was the first. And she was defending it. And it feels like, and if I'm wrong, please correct me, but it just feels like we haven't gotten the defenses. And it's almost like you forget. And the only thing we don't want to do is forget. Because if you got a championship and we forget about you, that's bad. Now you're devaluing the belt because now we're like, oh snap, what's been going on with this belt? Like versus us saying things like, I can't wait for this North American women's match, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I definitely want to see her defend it more and get out and about. But we had that tag match. Damn it, come on, man, give me my face ID. Give me my face ID. I'm trying to hear it, but I can't. Um, but here we go. You know, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. They're down in NXT now. Before Jade and Bianca, they were the last women's tag team champions. So again, why are they down here? And they came to NXT when they were champions. When they upset Jade and Bianca, they came to NXT and they how does my phone keep Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, that is so disrespectful. They battled Jakara Jackson and Lash Legends for the women's tag team titles. It was a tag team title shot. Yep. Before Jakara and Lash went up to SmackDown and Kevin Owens like interrupted their entrance. Mm-hmm. Show did. Yep. They came they came to NXT and battled them girls when they were women's champions. I hate this energy save mode. It's going by quick. But yeah, Gigi Dolan, Tatum Paxley, and shoot, man, I'm over here trying to get this going. Um, they interfere. You got Caden Carter, and then who's the other one? Actually, this is why I didn't note y'all. But anyway, you seeming like you're putting together a lot of tag teams. And I say that because remember, you still have Zarya and Sol Ruka. We're seeing Fatal Influence buzzing around, Gigi and Tatum and company. I think the talent pool has gotten to the point where you're just going to have to start doubling up these women because it's a lot. And I don't know what they're going to do. Katana Chance, yeah, thank you. I'm over here thinking about gifts. I'm sitting here like, damn, I gotta hurry up. But I think that with all these women's groups, I want to see Bianca and Naomi come down and give a run to somebody. They did it with Chikara and Lash, except Chikara and Lash went up to go see them. I want to see them now that you got Naomi filling in. They come down and maybe even lose the belts right around the time that you know what I mean, and that'll push that. But if those belts come down to NXT, that will put super validity on that women's division, hands down. Now all the main roster chicks got to come down there and get them belts off them girls. And then imagine the NXT girls talking about get to the back of the bus. What? I would like to see it. I would like to see it because we've been saying it that NXT women's roster is deep. It's deep. It can definitely rival either main roster. We ain't even gonna do this, y'all. So my last point to that, because I'm not gonna do this to y'all, we're gonna say happy birthday, Vinny. We don't like this triple threat match. Hopefully they change it. Let's tap in next week and see. They were from Lowell, Massachusetts again this week, which lets me think that maybe it was a pre-taped or whatever. They stayed in the same vicinity. Okay, cool. Women's division tag teams on fire right now. And yeah. And new Heritage Cup champion Lexis King. But let me get up out of here because this internet is. I'm not gonna do this to y'all. I'm not gonna do it to y'all. This internet is bugging, and I'm about to call these people on Christmas and curse somebody out. But again, happy birthday, Vinny. Andrea, you see him down in the chat. In case you didn't see it, like I don't know who you talking about. Bang! I even got his comment on the screen. So there is Vinny. Happy birthday, Vinny. It's a privilege to wake up and to be your birthday. It's also the holiday time. I know a lot of people are going through it. If you're going through it, hit me up on we could, even if it's just to talk. But just remember, we're going into a new year. We want everybody here. So tap in, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm gonna go tell AT&T. I ain't gonna have no damn friends. Y'all keep playing with my damn internet. That's just the way it is. Christopher Simmons, I see you in the chat. What up? What up? Do you see Austin showing up on Raw on Netflix or Mania 41 for him missing 40? No and yes. No to Netflix. I don't think he's gonna just pop up on Netflix. He could though. He could, but I don't think so. They look pretty packed on Netflix already. With the Tribal Combat match, with the Seth Rollins CM Punk match, with the Liv Morgan Rhea match, and then you got booked, confirmed, The Rock and John Cena in the building. But 41 could be a literal possibility. him popping out for WrestleMania 41. So I said no to. I don't think it'll show up on Netflix, but Hulk Hogan's going to be there at Netflix. So I think they're star-studded. Let's not overkill. I don't think we need to. Let's start prepping for Mania, so we have stars they haven't seen in a while. So when they hit, it's a big pop. That's how I would play it. If we got Hogan coming for Netflix, I want Austin on Mania. So that's just how I see it. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. You know what I'm saying? I strive for perfection. But in the event that I come up short, it's your fault. Yep. That's a comment from an arrogant person. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But I do strive for perfection. But that's about it. Yeah, time. Get drunk, celebrate, drink responsibly. Don't drive. It is the holiday season. Take an Uber, y'all. Again, we want to see everybody here back. Holiday season is rough. A lot of people ain't got it. If you ain't got it, just push the date. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Them kids probably ain't going. I don't give a damn if them kids 16. You old enough to work. So you gonna get this love. Hey, if you ain't got it and somebody's talking about, man, you ain't give me nothing, just get a bow or get make a card and then like tape it to your AC or tape it to your ceiling fan or tape it to the refrigerator. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Because for 365 days, a lot of times we don't get no thanks for keeping the lights on or keeping a roof over people's head. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody want to get all Santa Clausy and put on red and white garments and forget, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't never really had it like that. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? It's rough. So don't put too much of a burden on yourselves, people. It's just a holiday. It's just a holiday. And when I say that, I mean that. The biggest gift you can have is being present. Best gift you can have. So I say that to say this. Again, you know what I'm saying? Check out social medias. You see me, King HP. Twitter is probably the best place to get me because you get real-time, real reactions. Plus, I'm trying to grow my Twitter. And then probably next Instagram because I got to grow that too. But facts. I'm going to jump out of here for my internet bug out again. If you got anything, come see me. We're still trying to put these awards together. Shout out to you, Vinny. Happy holidays to everybody. And again, be safe, be smart, enjoy the time. The best gift is your presence. Don't think that it's a present. If you ain't got it, it's okay. You're there. Share the love. Pay attention. Support is free. At the end of and go cop. DNA got a new album in stores. Ain't nobody going to no Sam Goody. Go to his link. Drink water. Get money, drink water. Right? So I always mess the letters up when I say it. You know what I'm saying? So get money, drink water. You know what I'm saying? The album is there. It is ready. It is there. You have to check it out. If you have not seen the shorts DNA has been dropping, the bars DNA is spitting, the time he took to put these videos together, go to DNA's page. You cannot miss it. You know what I'm saying? It is what needs to be said. And it's a Christmas album. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll let you do with that as you please. I can't. I'm gonna put a link to that. I'll probably put a link to his joint in there. Also, Good Karma on all streaming platforms. That's the Archie Carter. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. And y'all know my name. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the on YouTube. There's another so I do stuff over there as well. So have a good holiday. Have a good Christmas. We may go live tomorrow and talk some wrestling and some Christmas stuff. And that might be an attitude era gift. And if we do, maybe we got some stuff to give away. I don't know. Who knows? You'll never know. But I know how you will know. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like. Hit subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't miss out. Attitude Era Podcast. We're in the building. Until next time. Love y'all. Have a safe holiday. Take it easy.